Okay, so this is the offset shaft. I've gone and put my primary view in here and my projected view over in here. We're going to add a view that's missing in the book right here, your isometric. Insert, drawing view, model. We're just going to add our isometric view here and make sure that's shaded. Okay, you may have brought yours in and noticed it was a lot smaller. I have changed my scale from 1 to 2, which is the default, to 1 to 1. And the way I did that was to edit my sheet properties and change my scale 1 to 1, applied the changes, and made sure that my primary view here says sheet scale 1 to 1. You can also force it by going to custom scale and changing it from 1 to 2 to 1 to 1. Okay, we're going to add a break view right over in here. And I'm going to show you, you can either do the break view and then a dimension that is kind of foreshortened across this distance, or I can just manually add this dimension here. And show you how that works. So it's 5 inches from there to there, but if I go to my break view, which is right here, and the book does this a little bit differently, but you can just manually put your first break right about here, and your second right about here, and there it goes. So it still says 5, and these little squiggly lines means that there's no real features to show between those. So we can put those in right like that. We are going to add a detail view right of this area right here. And put that right up in here. Make sure you are saving, because SolidWorks has been crashing on me multiple times while I've been doing this video. So go ahead and add the other dimensions as shown in the book. You can see my precision is off on this for some reason, so I'm going to alter my dimensions to make sure that there are 3 positions after the decimal. Okay, I have added all the dimensions to match the book, minus I need to change this guy to diameter, and then I also need to add a tolerance. It's a bilateral, and it is +0 and -0.005. I'm going to move that over here. If any of these weird little lines appear, sometimes your views won't update. Sometimes they'll put a little weird line across here. They'll eventually go away if you either rebuild, save, or sometimes go into your sheet format and then close your sheet format. So if things look weird, just go into your sheet format, they disappear, and then they come back. The book explains how to link properties to our text down here. I can show you on this one. We're not going to really do it, but if I go and say right-click in here and go to open my part, I can always go to File, Properties, and I can go and add properties such as the material. What else does it have? It has material, weight, volume. Where's volume? Must be missing it somewhere. Oh, figure that out in a second. And then it has a description as well. So this should, if you click in here, go to Properties and go to Material. It'll link in the material if you've entered it. Properties, Mass, and Description. You're just going to. It has a part number in there, but we already have a part number. But if you did want to put a part number or something else for a description, you could go and put that in here. I'm actually, I'm going to edit the list. Now, how do I do that? I don't remember how to do it. Well, whatever, I'm not going to worry about it. Press OK. And you already have entered or applied your material to this, a chrome stainless steel, and that already has all of the information that it calculates as far as weight, mass, all of that stuff. So that's already in there. Save it. And a good time to save this as well. And you can go in and put your notes in here like we did before in the previous drawing. And you could type in your information shown on the sheet. And so for our notes, you would link it to a property, and we have linked our, in the past, we have used link to property to have these items for your title block in here. But we can do the same where we can link the properties from the file, from the part file itself. So you'd go here and you'd go instead from current drawing, you'd do model found here. And it's already going to link that to the part that's already in there. And you would link it to some of the material you've already added. So material, you could click that. It's going to automatically put that down in here and press OK. We'll fill in all the other stuff manually in a second. Let's add our weight. Same thing. Model found here. Property name, weight. Press OK. Volume I did not find, so I might just need to figure that one out. And then the other ones we didn't really add because we already have the designer and the description in page format in our title block. So I can just put my cursor in front of the material and just type in material and put my cursor there. Wait. And since I haven't figured out how to add volume, I'm just going to manually do that. Volume 1.800 cubic inches. And my precision right here doesn't match. It needs to be, it's rounding it. So let me see if I can change that in my properties. Maybe that's because you may not be having this problem, it might just be me. Oh, I don't know how to do it right now. I'm just going to manually alter that. 5, 1, 2, I guess just blew that away. 0, 5, 0, 7, LBS. Okay, then I'm just going to move that to that spot here. If you don't want to do that linking thing, I just wanted to show you kind of how that works, but you can always go in and manually type that in. Keep in mind though, if you make any changes to this, if you're carving material out or you're adding material, your weight will change. And if you want to be realistic about that, you need to make sure that that's linked so it automatically updates. If not, you just would have to manually go in and update that yourself. Okay, make sure that you have your correct information down here, and your scale should match, right? This should be 1 to 1 and not 1 to 2. And make sure you manually change your sheet 1 to 1. To learn more about our program, check us out at fvcc.edu, and for more tips and tricks, subscribe to this channel.